Mama just said the heck with my drink.
No, I'm getting it ready.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, YouTube. What's going on, guys and gals? What's happening, sports fans? Daddy D, man. Uh, I kind of got a wild hair, Daddy D, and uh, was at a loss for what to cook this week, and found that bird, and I thought about throwing it on the expert grill. I had never cooked the whole bird. I've been doing my competition halves on it at comps. And man, it worked out even better than I had hoped. Beautiful bird, delicious. So it's definitely going to be a thing. Definitely going to be a thing as we move forward. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? All right, we're trickling in. We're trickling in. Well, I don't know if you guys are having the same problems with allergies right now.
Sure.
We've got some mold or something that have moved in over the last couple of days, and Papa Joe is catching it, catching hell. Spent most of today in bed, man. Head feeling like it's gonna explode. Drinking hot toddies. Not that I need a whole lot of reasons for some hot toddies. A little whiskey, a little cognac, a little brandy. It's all good, baby. Chris, welcome back to another chat. Trumpet Master, my man. What's up, baby? How you doing? Andre Tribute.
Oh, no.
The man, the myth, the legend. Greg, what's happening, baby? How are you doing? We'll give folks another minute or so, man, before we go hot and introduce our guest tonight. So again, folks, hopefully we're only running, man, about give or take 45 minutes or so. We'll let Tim get some rest. I know I need some rest. Stacks, what's happening, baby? How are you doing? I see you checking Andre out, Stacks. Make it happen, baby. Yeah, make it happen. Another 30 seconds. Stacks, you cooking this weekend? Or you coming out to spend some of that good money? Yeah, Trumpet, man, my allergies have kicked in. Bobby, welcome, lady. How are you doing? All right, folks, it's been 3 minutes, man. Welcome back to another chat, another stream with Mom and Papa Joe. Tonight on the show, we've got one of my barbecue brothers, man. Tim and I ran into each other many, many years ago. And we've been butting heads on the competition circuit, butting heads on social media over different things. But today we come as a united front. Real quick before we get into it, man, let me have Tim introduce himself. Tim, tell the folks a little bit, man, about who you are, your comp career, and where we are at this point.
Tim Hartl from Kirby, Texas. It's right outside of Converse for people that don't know. Some people have never even heard of Kirby. Basically, I've been cooking for, I don't know, I'd say maybe 10 years, give or take, nine years, somewhere in there. Started off as a group of good buddies of ours, all together, and kind of all just went our separate ways. Now I run under the name of 3 Meats Deep or 3MD Barbecue. That's about it, really.
Well, tonight, folks, this is all about Tim. We hope that we can really put out some good information, and in the end, we hope we can get your support in some manner, whether it be a electronic contribution, whether it be you coming out this weekend to purchase a plate or two But ultimately, it's all about supporting Tim Hartl. So, Tim, tell us about your current circumstances, man. Uh, what were some of the issues that first took you to the hospital?
Uh, well, basically, I started having some slight stomach issues. Kind of wrote it off as a little bit. Maybe it could be gallbladder, stuff like that. And I kind of let it go for I don't know, maybe about 2 months or so, 3 months, and then it really started. Pain really started coming on pretty strong. So I ended up going and getting checked, and they run a series of tests, and then I had a CT scan done, basically with a IV hooked up to me that ran some fluids to highlight, anything that's inside there that's not supposed to be there. Immediately after taking that test, I was told to go see my primary doctor, and from there they pretty much told me that it was suspicious of colon cancer. Uh, After meeting with an oncologist, uh, taking a few more tests, I had to actually go and take a liver biopsy after that, which that definitely wasn't fun at all. It turned out that not only was it in my colon, but it spread to the liver, which automatically turned it into a stage 4 uh, colon cancer. Because anything that travels outside the distant area to another organ, it's automatically stage 4. So from right there at that point, basically said my prayers, and instead of waiting for next week, I got hooked up that day and started the chemo process right there. So it's been a little bit of a battle, but it's started to get a little better. So
Tim, how old are you?
I'm only 41,
All
and
right,
that's what some of the doctors were like amazed with, because normally this disease, it starts coming on like around 45 to 50. They don't even like people, or I should say light, but they don't even really suggest people to even go and get colonoscopies, to check for this kind of stuff until they're at least 45 years old. I guess it's something in their insurance or maybe something like that. I don't know. So it was a surprise to them, kind of, but not a huge surprise, because from what they explained to me is it's starting to affect a lot of 90s babies. It's the age limit is going down now. Instead of being 45 to 50, the limits are going down, or the age variety is going down. So anybody that's out there that's inside that age limit, that's in the 90s, I would definitely you know try to look at getting it done, because the sooner you find out, the better.
folks. I turned 59 this year, and some 9 years ago, my doctor scheduled me for my first colonoscopy at age 50, and fortunate enough that there weren't any issues. But within the last, like you said, within the last 5, 10 years, the age that it is suggested you go get a colonoscopy has dropped. So
Exactly.
folks out there, don't be hesitant, man. Better safe than sorry. Regardless of what your age is, try to get one scheduled through your docs. And I like anybody else, I was very hesitant. Somewhat anxious, somewhat scared. Uh, it it is the simplest of procedures, man. There are no after effects beside a little flatulence. Right? There will be some gassy issues after the fact, but there's no reason to be afraid. There's absolutely no reason to be
No,
afraid.
no, not at
And
all.
the earlier something like this can get caught, the better your chances are going to be to
Exactly.
overcome this, man. Like I said, I'm 59. I will probably be having another one next year. I'll probably have my second next year. Uh, that is a shame. But Tim, so in terms of your average day, how often are you going to? How often are you doing chemo?
Since it's where it's at in this stage right now, I'm going every week, every Monday. So basically, like I joke with my family and stuff. I basically live uh, at the chemo place, because I take chemo on Mondays, and then Wednesdays I got to go back for a shot that helps with the white cell counts to keep those up, which those have been doing very very well. And then Fridays I got to go back for lab work to do blood work every Friday, just to see if everything is not elevated, because if it gets too far elevated, they have to stop the chemo or they have to slow it down. And like I stated, they've been treating it as aggressively as they can, considering the stage that it's at. So it's 3 days a week over there, you know. So, but right now I'm on a little break. I do 6 weeks on, and then I get off for a couple of weeks, and then I'll go back for 6 weeks. And hopefully after the next cycle, they're going to test it again, and hopefully things have shrunk and gotten better, where they can go in and do some kind of radiology to it, or surgery, or something like that. But if not, then it's more chemo. So.
And what are some of the after effects of a chemo treatment? Are there
Oh,
any?
oh yeah. There, it's anywhere from nausea to body aches, uh, you know, constipation, diarrhea. It's pretty rough. My body's kind of getting stronger. It's getting kind of more used to it. Uh, but I still have days where, I don't have appetites. I struggle to keep my weight up because it sometimes it interferes with your appetite. Because you got stomach cramps, you got stomach issues. It affects all of it. I mean, it's basically what the chemo is it's a poison that's going in
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
and unfortunately, it's helping you, but at the same time, it's taking a toll. You know, so
Yes, sir. And it that is done intravenously.
excuse me, I'm sorry.
Is that done intravenously? IV?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
they stick it directly into my vein in my arm, and it's generally anywhere from 1 week I could do a treatment for 3 hours, and then the next week it's a 5 hour treatment. So
Is it colored by any chance?
no, not that I could see. All of them are pretty clear.
Okay, okay.
They
Whenever I think of chemo, I always think of some sinister looking color.
Well, they do
Fluorescent.
have one out there that's red, and they call it the Red Devil. And from
Oh,
what
it
I've
is?
heard,
Okay.
that one is not the one to be on. So
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad I'm not on that one.
yeah. All right, man. Well, it was awesome to see you this past weekend at the cook-off, man. You're moving around reasonably well. How much weight have you lost over the last few months?
Uh, when all this started, when I was at my good weight, it was right at about 205,
All right.
210,
I
give
mean,
or take.
you're a tall young man, and you were never anywhere uh, overweight. You were always
No, no, not at
Slim
all.
Jim. Yeah, you were
Uh,
always Slim Jim. And so, what have you lost?
so I started when this whole process started. I was about 205, 210, somewhere there, give or take. And I just weighed myself yesterday, and I'm all the way down to 168 pounds.
All right. Well, man,
So
we're gonna have some brisket, some sausage this weekend, and you're gonna want to taste these briskets that Andre and Tom are gonna put out. They're gonna be banging, folks. Ultimately, what we're getting at, man, we're trying to spread uh, the info about the plate sale. We will be at FM Auto across from Walmart in Converse, right outside of San Antonio. It is pretty much San Antonio. We've held benefits there before in the past. Come on out, man. Stop, have a plate. Come say hi to the folks. We would love to see you. If you're not able to come out and get a plate, donations can be made. Donations can be made directly to Tim Hartl, man. He's got a Cash App account, $ THARTL, Venmo at Tim Hartl, HARTL, and PayPal at Tim Hartl 89.
It's not scrolling.
Don't be hesitant. It is scrolling, Mom, on here.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Is that scrolling, Tim?
Yeah, I've seen it scroll. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, you're frozen, Mama. So come on out. We're gonna have some. There are a little crew of us that are gonna start cooking, give or take 7 o'clock tomorrow. I prepped some briskets. I prepped 16 brisket between yesterday and today. Beautiful briskets, and we're gonna make it do what it do. You guys come out, have some. What are some of the sides we're having, Tim?
We're going to be doing potato salad, Spanish rice, and some barbecue baked beans. So it should turn out for a pretty good plate for the price. It's going to be decent, really good food. The briskets are all Angus, donated from Dean and Peelers, right outside over here from Lavernia. The sausage is all donated from Chupacabra, the good people over at Chupacabra, Alton Paris and his team out there. So it should be, pretty good. Of course, we're going to have some desserts out there, some cakes, stuff like that. And so it should make for a pretty good meal.
All right. So
Sure.
What time do we anticipate the serving line opening?
Around 11 o'clock is what we're scheduled time for.
All right, folks. Officially 11 o'clock, but I guarantee you, if you show up at 10:30, we're gonna have something for you.
Oh yeah, sure.
We're gonna have something for you, even if it's a handshake. We will accept your donation. But come on out. It's definitely going to be a good time. Here's one of the head cooks for tomorrow's event, and he's got on a muscle shirt.
Look at that beard going over there, man.
Is that a muscle shirt?
Yeah, man, it's a muscle shirt.
You can't even center yourself.
I can't. I don't even know where you at. Hold on, man.
Oh my goodness, folks!
Yeah.
This is Andre. He's one of the. You guys have met Andre before. One of the head cooks for tomorrow night. And man, I hate that we're doing this for this particular reason. But anytime I get a chance to hang out with some of the boys, man, over the pit, a few beers, and some of the stories, I kind of look forward to it. Like I said, I prefer it be for other reasons, but really looking forward to tomorrow, Dre. What's your plan, Dre? How are you getting ready to help out starting tomorrow?
And in this kind of situation, I mean, Tim helped me with fundraisers, so whatever is demanded of me, and I know tomorrow right after I get off of work, I got to drive to Bandera to pick up the sausage. But I'm willing to do whatever, whether it's cooking, serving, bagging it up, taking cash. I'm there for the day.
Okay, sweet. Hey, Tim, we've got a question from Trumpet Master, man. I don't know that they can honestly say in cancer cases what may have caused it. Is there a history of cancer in your family?
See, that's what kind of blew these doctors away as well, because that's one of the first questions they asked me, if I have a history of cancer, and there's none. There's no history of cancer anywhere, on both sides of my family. So it's kind of weird that this thing just kind of popped up the way that it did. and as far as the cause goes, no, they really didn't give me any kind of, what could cause it. But you diagnose it, or you start looking around on the internet trying to, looking at it, and there's cases on there that it could be caused from a few different things, as far as, like what you eat, excessive drinking, excessive smoking, things like that. But
Man, don't give those types of reasons, because I'm through dealing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. That's rough.
I think when they mean excessively, I think they're meaning a lot, like a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
But no, basically it was just, hey, this is what you got. This is a plan for attack. Do you need some time off to think, or to accept it? And, I had already, stated to myself and to my family that whatever the outcome was in that deal, if need be, I was starting that day. I didn't want to waste any time.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I looked at the doctor and just said, let's go. So,
Man, mama made me a hot toddy that's so damn hot. I gotta wait for it to cool down. It's steaming up my glasses and everything else. But Tim, how's your job working with this?
what's that?
How's your job working with this?
Oh, man. Unfortunately, what I was doing before was, doing some remodeling and stuff like that. I was in the oil field. I've got a Class A CDL. And, I can't do anything with that because of chemo treatments and everything like that. The other, for right now, I can't really do either because, of the heavy lifting, stuff like that, because it's still lingering around, even though, we're treating it and this and that, and I feel stronger. I feel like I'm getting stronger every day. But unfortunately, no, I haven't been able to work. So that's mainly what this benefit's for, is to help pay bills while I'm kind of, out of work, to try to keep up and stay on top of everything, because they're starting to pile up. They're coming in already.
So folks, once again, right there, scrolling at the bottom of the screen are 3 electronic accounts that will accept whatever little you're able to donate, man. Every little bit helps.
Oh, exactly.
Every little bit helps, and we really appreciate it. See some new folks in the chat right now. Hey, Darwin, what's happening, Mr. Carr? Great to see you guys. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Darwin, I know, are you working tomorrow? We'll see you out at the benefit. Barbecue, Bourbon, and Blues. I discovered these young men a couple of weeks ago, man. A nice young channel. They're doing some good stuff. Welcome to the chat. BBQ, Bourbon, and Blues. Let's see. So, folks, once again, man, come on out tomorrow. We're going to be there until everything is gone. However long that takes. Sausage, briskets, potato salad, beans, some desserts. And let's talk about some of the items. I understand that there's a ton of items being raffled. Are people able to pay for their raffles over? Well, that'd be hard because you got to draw a ticket or something. Tell us about some of the raffles, Tim. What are some items being raffled?
Generally we have been pre-selling the tickets. Basically, if you go to the page, the Tim Hartl T-shirt, I think it's under T-shirt and raffle benefit. It'll take you to the link on where everything's getting paid for. Basically, you tell how many tickets are in there, how many you want, and basically when that money is received, then you get back your info.
Tim, are you able to put that in the chat so I can put it on the screen? That's one of the items you didn't send me.
I'm sorry about that. I totally forgot about that one. I could try to back out of this and definitely put it in there.
Tom, before I bring you on, can you go to Tim's page and copy that link?
Yeah, Tom's part of it. He's liked it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
Basically, like what I was saying is the way we've been working it is we send a picture out with your name and all your info on those tickets. That way, they're being dropped inside that bucket. Or if you don't want to do that, if you're not able to do that, or if you want to do it in person, we're also going to have tickets available at that event. And like what you were saying, it's been gaining some tickets, man, for sure, or some prizes, I should say.
All right, well, give them a quick overview of some of the items that they could possibly win, Tim.
All right. One of the items is the gravity fed. You know what brand that was? You're the one that.
Not. I believe it's a master built.
Yeah, it's the gravity fed charcoal fed barbecue pit. And then we also have a wagon, a portable wagon that's filled with a couple of cases of beer, or a couple of 12 packs, I should say. I'm sorry. Another little ice chest that goes along with that. A TV. I forgot what size it is, but I know it's at least a 46 smart television. Let's see, what else do we got? Various different ice chests. There's a 75 quart Cody ice chest. It's got a couple of cases of beer inside of that. Shoot, man, there's so many items. I'm forgetting half of these things. I know there's a couple of sports memorabilia in there as well. One of them is a Jerry Rice signed football and a couple of his rookie cards that are signed.
Okay, sweet.
Some baseballs that are signed. There's 3 separate balls. One is signed by Hank Aaron, Yogi Berra, Joe Morgan, and shoot, I forgot the other one, but it's a pretty well known name. Then another Weber that was donated by Tito. Like I said, there's a lot of prizes. And then we've got another little auction too that's coming up. We're probably not going to do this over there, but just as of yesterday, there was 2 guns that were donated.
Okay.
One's a rifle and the other one's a pistol. The other one is a Golden Boy Henry edition 22 rifle, bolt action. It's really nice gun. That's going to be handled kind of like in a different auction type of deal with a deck of cards. It's going to be 52 cards total. And when those are sold, that's going to be it. And both guns are going to run off that one deck of cards.
Okay, sweet. All right, sweet. Folks, on the screen, Tom Fuentes just posted the Facebook link to that, to Tim's page with the raffle information, where you can actually go ahead and complete your raffle entry for the items that you're interested in. Please take a moment to go take a look at that. We are, let's see. Marcus, yeah, you are absolutely correct, man. At the cook-off this weekend, HCCO in Lockhart, the promoter asked Tim to come to the cook-off. Tim was there, brought him up front, and made a contribution. And impromptu, they started passing a bag around for donations, man. And it was touching to see the barbecue community really come out en masse and do what they can do to help someone in need.
Yeah.
No need for specifics, but it was beautiful to see. It was beautiful to be a part of, and I hope to see that continue this weekend. Mr. Fuentes, welcome, brother. How are you doing?
All is well, man. Good. How about you guys?
All is well. Tom is also going to be co-head cook with Andre tomorrow. These guys can't go wrong with these briskets that are going to be cooked. Like I said, man, they were beautiful briskets. For choice, I was so impressed with the amount of marbling in the majority of them. They're going to cook up really well. Be sure to come on out tomorrow, starting at 10:30, 11 o'clock. for some good eats.
It's going to be on Saturday. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
You guys need to listen properly.
We'll be
Hottie
cooking
Toddy
Friday.
got you twisted.
We'll be cooking Friday, so
Yeah, we're going to be cooking
should be
on Friday.
fun,
So
man.
yes, folks, it is Saturday. It is Saturday. Let's see. I saw Darwin on here.
And
All right.
not to mention, we'll have this jar up there, and if we get it filled up, guys, we're gonna have a Dre do some twerking for us.
Oh.
And if you
No,
have
man. And they're going to kick us out of there before we get started, man.
seen Dre twerk, man,
Oh
you're
man.
gonna want to
Really?
put some money in that
Folks,
jar.
I'm here to tell you, if you haven't seen Dre twerk, it is worth the price of admission, especially in a muscle shirt and some biker tights. Oh my goodness, it's all over with. All right, so come on out, let's fill this jar up and get this twerking going. Darwin, thank you so much for your donation.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, Darwin. Thank you, sir.
Folks, like I said, man, this was not going to last too long tonight, Tim. I'll let you get some rest. I definitely want to get my rest. Tomorrow evening is going to be a fairly long evening, especially having to deal with these two guys on the bottom of the screen. So I need to make sure I'm fully focused and getting ready to go hot. Madwood, welcome aboard, baby. Yeah, Darwin, I'm sorry. I said tomorrow. Tomorrow evening we're doing the cooking. The benefit is actually on Saturday. The sales are on Saturday. Come on out. We've got guns to raffle. We've got pits to raffle. We've got sports memorabilia. Some good stuff. You're going to love this. You are going to love this.
Hey Tim, the raffle, is it gonna be there on the site, or how's that gonna go?
Yeah, the raffle's going to be there. We plan on holding it towards the end, except for that gun deal. Like I said, that's going to be played with a deck of cards. I don't know if you were on when I explained that. It's basically 52 cards in the deck. Some of them already been sold a little bit out. By my family out in Floresville. They just picked this gun up from Dury's. They're brand new. So basically, when that deck of cards sells, both guns are going to be drawn from that single deck of cards. So it's a pretty good chance. And there's some nice. They're 22 calibers. One's a pistol, I believe it's a Ruger, and it's like a bronze colored one. And then the other one is, they called it a Golden Boy Henry 22, and that's actually like a gold finish, nice and shiny. It's really nice.
Is this one that you draw? Either you draw like the 50-second card, you have to pay $52.
Yeah, basically, you take one card, you cut it in half. The person fills out their name, their info, they drop it in a box, and then they keep the other half of the card. And then at the end, whenever they get sold, whatever name gets pulled out of that deal, like I said, there's going to be two guns drawn, both from the same deck. So,
Sweet.
That's how that one's going to run. It's going to run completely separate than the actual raffle tickets themselves.
Well, Tom will get in on some raffle.
The raffle master. The raffle master. I wasn't going to say anything. Yeah, because he gets all upset at me, so I was just going to leave it alone. So I'm glad you said it.
It's all good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Andre.
Yeah, you guys are mad.
Yeah, you have to give me back.
You saw he knew exactly where to find the link.
Exactly. 52 cards, you pay $52. Yeah, he knows about it. No
He's in the mix.
Hey,
Folks, and that is a running joke that Tom Fuentes enters so many every other day he's got a raffle on his page that he's involved
just giving
with.
away money. I never.
Yeah.
It's like
pretty
dumb
much.
money.
Yeah, pretty much.
And when I finally won something, it took about 6 months to get it. It was a cap that I won here in the show, like 30 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And I finally got it this past weekend.
Man, Mama asked a question I hadn't thought of, man.
What? No, not the
No,
camper. Wait, tomorrow?
yeah,
No,
for the overnight cook. All right.
it's
So,
too
folks,
much.
man, that is pretty much all we had, man. Papa Joe wants to get some rest. I'm gonna let Tim get some rest. Let these two gentlemen get some rest so that we're at our finest tomorrow. All right. So
Okay.
once again, one last time, there are Tim's electronic payment account scrolling across the bottom. Cash App, Venmo, all right, and PayPal. And then one more time, let's see if I can find the link for the raffles.
Tom posted it.
Tom posted it. All right, there is the link for the raffles on Facebook, right there. Go check it out, folks. Find something you're interested in. Uh, uh, hit that purchase, and we will really appreciate anything you can help us out with.
I should have
So,
copied.
gentlemen, I will see
I
you
should have
guys.
copied Tim's as well. But I mean, you go to Tim Hartl Facebook, you can also find it there. If
Yeah,
anybody can't get it from that link.
yeah. And Tim, don't forget to send your mom's address to Mama Joe.
Yeah, yeah. I got
All
you
right.
on that.
All right. So, folks, we really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, and we will see you right back here next Thursday. Uh, uh, and we will cover how the benefit sale went, and along with some other things. I want all of you guys to take care of yourselves, and we'll see you when we see you.
See you,
Peace.
brother.
All right. Thank y'all.
Twerk Fest 2021 coming to you.